Hi everyone, Rachel Jensen here, broker owner of Luna Realty Belize on the beautiful island of Ambergris Caye. Today we are 8.5 miles north at Ambergris Caye's newest subdivision, Platinum Point, and I have a very special guest with me here today. This is Sarah. Sarah and her husband are the masterminds behind this wonderful development that is going up. Road access, you'll be able to see that in the video ahead. But I wanted to invite Sarah here today to give us a couple of words about the property. And Sarah, anything that you want people to know about Platinum Point.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel, for that introduction. So my husband and I came to Belize about 4 years ago, and we fell in love with this country. And we just saw the tremendous opportunity here, especially on the north side of the island, with all of the real estate opportunity, the properties that could be developed, we could build a potential home on. And we just fell in love with the culture and the food and the people. And we've met so many friends down here. So we decided to invest in Belize, and we bought this property here. This is a 10-acre property. We just put in the roads, and we just cleared a couple of lots, and we have them ready for sale. So I'm really excited about all the development and all the opportunities here on this north side of the island. And I'm can't wait to share them with you.
Absolutely. And folks, you might have heard us talk about the north side of the island before. As we're seeing, the path of progress is happening in this northward direction from town. So we're located about 8.5 miles from the heart of the downtown area. And I am going to say that it takes about 35 minutes to get here. 40 minutes, I would say. Depends on how you're driving. I'm a little slow, so it might take me a little bit long. But for a lot of folks, it's an easy ride up, and especially with the graded roads now. And I do want to highlight that. And I know you're going to hear us say roads so many times in this conversation. But the reason for that is because there is road access, and not everywhere in Belize or on the island do you actually have road access to get to your property. So this is huge. This is a really big deal. But we have a lot to show you. So with that, let's get started. All right, we are here at the southeast corner of the Platinum Point subdivision, and I want to invite Sarah to tell us a little bit more about what has been going on here within Platinum Point. As you've seen in the previous videos, we have the roads in, which is awesome, having that road access, but there's also been a lot more that has been happening behind the scenes and now brought to you. Sarah, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this lot behind us?
So we have been really busy here in our subdivision. As Rachel mentioned, that we just completed our roads. We put in about a mile of road, and all of these roads here that you see, these have all just been completed in the last 30 days. We have also just cleared this lot as of yesterday. This beautiful lot has just been cleared and filled, so this is ready to build on. And this is a great example of what all these lots will look like that you'll be able to purchase and build a home on someday. The other thing is that we will be working on bringing in utilities to the subdivision, and we're also going to be putting in a beautiful sign here in the next 30 days that will say Platinum Point, so that when you walk into the subdivision, you'll see our beautiful signage. So lots of activities happening, and I'm really excited to see what the subdivision is going to be the next near future.
Exactly. And so this is a great way to see what you're able to do here. I know for a lot of you, you're thinking about land banking, perhaps having this as a buy and hold opportunity, a buy now, build later, lots of ways that you can own here within the Platinum Point subdivision. So if you are somebody who's thinking about perhaps building sooner rather than later, this is a great way for you to see the general size of the lot and also be able to conceptualize a little bit more about your space that you're able to work within. If you're looking at this from a buy and hold investment perspective, you're not required to fill your lot, of course. You're certainly able to do so. I know that, Sarah, you've been working out a great deal with some folks to be able to clear and fill so that people are able to do that at a very affordable price, because sometimes people come down, they have no idea what's going on in the market here. They have no idea who to talk to, and then they get price gouged when they are doing the filling aspect. So you've worked out a great deal for owners there.
So for people that are interested, if they would like to purchase a lot, we can have them filled, we can have them cleared and filled and make it beautiful, ready to build, just like this one.
Perfect. Hassle-free. I love it. That's the way to do it here, folks. All right, let's continue on and see what else is going on. So there are various ways to own real estate here. You can own it in your personal name. You can own it in a corporation, whether it's a local Belize 250 company, an international business corporation. A lot of that really just depends on your personal situation and what makes most sense for you. Now, Sarah, I know that you do a lot in real estate in the States, and you've been doing a lot here in Belize as well. And there have been other ways for people to take advantage of funds that they may have already sitting there in the States to use to own property here in Belize. So what have you found that method to be?
Yeah, so one of the most popular ways that our investors invest in properties actually with their 401k or with their IRA. Mm-hmm. And it's actually through what they call self-directing your IRA or self-directing your 401k, and sometimes they're called solo 401ks or self-directed IRAs. So I would say probably the majority of our investors actually invest that way, and they land bank using their 401k and IRA because they're not planning on retiring for many years. So this is a perfect investment opportunity for them to purchase a piece of land and then at some point be able to potentially build on it in the future. So again, a very popular way in the United States, and a lot of our investors here are coming to Belize, buying property here in the same manner.
Exactly. And I do want to note that obviously it's for American citizens only, people from the United States, where you have to have that IRA or 401k. It does need to be in a self-directed ownership structure. So your current company may or may not know what that is. If they don't know what that is, feel free to reach out. We're happy to connect you with a company that is very well versed in helping Americans buy property here in Belize using that self-directed structure.
Yeah, absolutely. We have lots of resources on our side as well that we have referred investors over to help set up and roll over their self-directed IRAs or 401ks. And it's a very simple process. And so we have experts that can help handle that for you. So just, again, feel free to reach out and we can help you get to the right person to handle that. What I do want to point out that right behind us is we're actually walking on our newly created Subdivision road here that we just built in the last, it was just completed in the last 30 days or so. And to the left of us is the lot that was just completed. We just filled and cleared and filled this week.
So lots of great stuff going on here. Depending on what your goals are, your long-term goals, you may find that owning within your self-directed IRA, owning in your personal name may be the best structure for you. If you are thinking investment, right, you are thinking from that buy and hold, buy now, sell later. Do remember that property taxes here in Belize are absolutely minimal, right? Compared to what
their pay is compared to what we pay in the U.S.
It's unbelievable. It's like going out for dinner, right? That is what you'll be paying in your property taxes per year. So there are low fees when it comes to holding on to the property, but feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to get you those details.
One of the greatest things that I learned about Belize when I first started investing in this country was that Belize doesn't have capital gains tax. And that was a really, really big deal for me as an investor and one of the greatest incentives for me to start investing here in this country.
It makes a lot of sense. And I think for some of you who are going to be listening to this, you might have known my history of working all throughout Latin America previously with a developer. And what I have found about here in Belize is that is a huge draw, the 0% capital gains. And then if you do end up, let's say you want to build a little Airbnb or rental property here on your property at Platinum Point, that rental income tax is taxed in Belize at only 1.75%, which is like the absolute lowest, right? I remember we did some work in Colombia and Panama, and it was just double digits that you were in. So when you're at 1.75%, it really is low compared to many, many other places in the world. So
you can't beat that.
It's true. It's true. All right, folks, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you, get you the details here about Platinum Point. We've seen that lots are already getting sold a lot quicker than we anticipated, which is always good news. But we do hope to hear from you soon, and we'll be able to tell you more about what's going on here at Platinum Point and finding the right lot for you. Any final words, Sarah?
No, come check out Platinum Point and get these lots while they're still cheap.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Bye.